Alright. Well, that was a bummer. So, game crashed, and then I forgot that updating the drivers meant I had to restart the computer anyway. So, that stream ended, but we got a new stream up, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can get Forza to work this time. So, I'm going to try not running it as administrator this time. And let's see what happens. Let me just make sure that I text everybody. Hello again, honey. Glad to have you here. Yeah, for some reason the chat is still not working, so I don't know what's going on with that with YouTube, but hopefully I can get that figured out too at some point. Oh, that's right. It's gotta re-optimize it for my PC because I updated. So this is gonna take a minute. That's okay. Well, I'll still switch to the camera so that you guys can see my hand motions and the screen and stuff, so we can all see together what percentage we're at. Yeah, I like the original screen. The music that plays is so nice. I wish it would do that during the loading too, but it doesn't. And I think it's because of my settings. I think because I have the music off for the game, and like because I don't just when I play racing games, I just don't really like music in the background or any games really. Assetto Corsa is like pretty much the only one that I'll ever listen to music during because it hypes me up for my drifting. But everything else, I don't play any music at all, even like American Truck Simulator or any of the other racing games I do. But I do wish that, and maybe this is the case and I just haven't looked in a while, but I wish that I could have the music still play. Just that one specific song play during the menu and like loading screens, and then not have it play during any other time. But I don't think I can do that, so that is okay. But yeah, the initial load in song is so nice. It's very relaxing. But yeah, so we are back. It is still 9:45, so we'll maybe do like one or two more races. Maybe we'll build that Audi R8 and make that a race car. Do some races with that, and then we will start some drifting. Honey, what time are you going to lunch? Do you have a plan for what time you're going to lunch yet? Because I will try and work the stream around what time you're going to lunch. We're in. Yes, we are back. And it is optimizing for my PC, and hopefully this fixes all the issues. Maybe it was just that my drivers were out of date. That's why it kept crashing. I'm really, really, fingers crossed, really hoping that that's what it was, because that would kind of make sense, I hope, when I feel like it. Okay, well, try and give me a little bit of a warning before you go to lunch if you can, because I certainly, as always, I like to end the stream for your lunch, unless you... I guess we're going to be together all day tomorrow, and my sole focus is going to be on you, but I still assume that you would like to call, and I also would kind of like to call, but 11:10. Okay, sounds good. I can do 11:10. That sounds good to me. What we also could do is you could just join a Discord voice chat on lunch, and then you could just join me for the stream. That's an option too. Just throwing it out there. I don't think you'll want to do that, but we totally could. You could just join the Discord call, a voice call from your phone, and then you just get to be a part of the stream for real, rather than just being a part of the stream and chat. I'm gonna, based off of the yeah, maybe with lots of dots, I'm gonna assume that's a no. So, yeah, I'll just end the stream then when you go to lunch, and we'll just call like normal. Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, 69 per. Oh, okay, never mind. We're at 69% for a very short amount of time. We'll see how I feel. Sounds good. I hope that the Doge person comes back. They seemed very helpful and nice. I would like to have them back in the chat. Or some of the other people that say stuff in the chat, like I think Vic and JB. Be nice to have them in chat as well. But I think they both have school. I don't know how old they are, but yeah, I know that they both said that they have school, so they usually don't join until the afternoon, which unfortunately is usually right when I'm ending, but that's okay. At least they get to join at some point. All right, and it is done optimizing. So now it's going to load in. We'll build the Audi R8, and then we will get going. Unless it freezes during the loading screen. Okay, no, it didn't freeze during the loading screen. We're good. Anytime it doesn't like do things smoothly, I panic for a minute. Like right now, it's freezing again, sort of. And I'm very worried. Okay, we're good. We are good. Alright, and it must have saved my... I didn't lose anything, because we're still in the Audi R8, so that's good. So let's go ahead and custom upgrade this thing. We're going to go for handling, most importantly. And obviously, we're going to go for top of the S1 class with this thing. I don't want to try and make it some super wild, super fast, crazy thing at the top of the S2 class or something. So we're just going to go for handling first. And that already takes us all the way up to 856, but that's okay. We'll go for 245s in the front. Oh my gosh, 345s in the rear. Maybe we will bump up the fronts a bit. We'll give it that track fitment. Oh, only Forza arrow for this thing? That's kind of lame. Oh, you can do a wide body kit, though. Should we do the wide body kit? Wow, it hurts everything. Okay, maybe we won't do that. It looks cool, but man, apparently it does not... apparently it does not seem to help the handling at all. I'll be back. I have to train real quick. Okay, no worries. Be sure to like the stream, everyone. So far, it seems like everybody that has stopped by has liked the stream, so thank you. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. We are not going to throw in the turbos on this thing. Oh, we got to do this kind of handling stuff. 6-speed race transmission, weight reduction, race diff, and now we've got a little bit of other stuff to play with to get us to that top of the S1 class. Let's see what we got with that. Always got to do the flywheel. Alright, let's see if we can get it exactly to 900. Which I think we can. 886. Wow, we're actually going to be able to do some pretty hefty upgrades here and still be in the S1 class. Alright, there we go. 899. That is pretty solid. So now we just got to tune it a little bit. I don't know too much about race tuning in this game as opposed to Horizon 4. But hopefully we can make something work here. So definitely going to lower the pressures. I usually like to have them at like 25 in both the front and the rear. Gearing, we're going to leave alone. Alignment, let's go ahead and do 1.5 in the front and do like a 1 in the rear. Sway bars, I usually lower quite a bit. So I'm going to do like 13.1 in the rear, and then we're going to do like a 9.7 in the front. And that always seems to make it handle pretty good. And then springs we're going to leave alone. Maybe add a little bit of ride height to it. Well, yeah, a little bit. And I think everything else we are good to leave alone. Sounds good. And then I was going to have Al help me design it, but since she has some stuff to do, I think we will just leave it fairly stock. So we'll... already got carbon fiber mirrors and stuff. Already got black wheels. Just go ahead and throw on some tint. And let's do some cool colored brake calipers. Let's do some purple. Always love some purple. And then I wonder... oh, there is different paint groups for this. What are the different groups? Okay, so that's the main thing. And then what's paint group 2? Oh. Very interesting. I am not going to do that, but that is kind of cool. I could see how somebody would want to do different colors for those things, but I don't. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. And we are race ready. Speaking of fitment, it always irks me when people put on giant fenders that jut outward quite a bit from the body and leave it with the track width as it is. Yeah, or they don't even put spacers or anything on it. Yeah, it is extremely frustrating to see. Usually, though, when that's the case, it's like a work in progress, you know? Anytime I see one that's like that, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna hope that that the reason that their fitment is so incredibly awful is because they're just like, they just got the wide body kit and they've still got to find wheels or something like that. But yeah, it is certainly frustrating to see when it's like the car is like this wide and then the wheels are like this. So yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, Daniel. At least if you're going to get those giant fenders, install them with your new wheels. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Although, to be fair, I think usually what happens in that case, well, actually, no. I guess so. The point I was gonna make is that like they probably put on the fenders and then they measure to see what kind of wheels they can fit. But even that wouldn't make sense because they could just tape up their wide body and then measure what kind of wheels, and then, like you said, then install both the wheels and the fenders at the same time. So, yeah, that's a good point, Daniel. I don't know why people do that. Okay. Here we go. Move the keyboard out of the way, and we are going to attempt to drive to our next spot.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Our next race, I mean. And, hopefully the game doesn't crash on the way there, and if it does, then I guess we'll play something else.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I think if the game crashes again, then what we'll do is we'll do some AC. We'll do some Assetto Corsa, so that way it's still like drifting and stuff, and, you know, some sort of racing. Or maybe I'll do ACC, because I haven't really practiced for the race on Sunday yet, and I definitely need to do that. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. If the game crashes again, we'll do some ACC. Oh man, listen to that exhaust note.
Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait?
I will not say hi to the other drivers whilst I wait, because I am not waiting.
Take the third exit.
Alright, now we get to really test to see how this thing handles. Oh, and it does not turn. It does not turn at all. That is a whole heck of a lot of understeer. But I guess that's the difference between the all-wheel drive and the rear-wheel drive that I'm used to. I gotta be sure I'm like off throttle when steering. Man, I love how this thing sounds though. Well, I was looking at the chat while making that turn, and I just drove through everything. It's a mystery to me as well, yeah. I don't know. We'll just have to find somebody and ask them. I'm back. Hello, everyone. Hi, honey. Glad to have you back. So far, none of the people that were watching before have rejoined, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. What can you do? Alright. We have got our R8 ready, and let's go ahead and do some racing with it. I was saying, honey, while you were gone, that I was sad that you had to leave right as I was, like, building the R8, because I was going to have you help me design it, but I just left it fairly basic, so that way, now that you are back, we can go redesign it later. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully this all-wheel drive will help me on the launch for once. Still not as good of a launch as everybody else for some reason, but it was much better than it was in the Camaro, that is for sure. Oh, crashing into people again. Everybody's got the Forza wings on their car. Losers. Forza arrow is for losers. I'm just kidding. The Forza arrow is actually very helpful. I was tempted to put it on this vehicle, but I chose not to. Thought I was going to lose it there. Oh boy. Really gotta figure out how to read the chat from my phone while still being able to drive. When it's on the screen, you know, like when the chat actually works and I can view it on my computer, it's easy to read the chat while racing, but with the situation that we've currently got, it is not easy. And wow, this thing does not like to brake. This certainly is not as good of a race car as I was hoping for. Bummer. I really wanted this to be good because I love the sound of the R8. And I mean, I drive an R8 in ACC, so you know, it would be nice if it was good. But unfortunately, I am just really struggling with it right now. Dude, it just understeers so much. There we go. That was a good couple of corners there. Alright, should I do the dive bomb for the win? Just absolutely demolish all these guys in this one of these last few corners. Boom. Oh, instant karma. Instant karma. Okay, let's rewind. While I'm rewinding, I can read these chats. Maybe tomorrow when I get home from our appointments, we can build some cars on stream. That would be fun. I mean, it's your birthday, so if that's what you want to do, then absolutely. I would love to do that. Yeah, like we did with the Pikachu car. The Pikachu car was great. I wish that that we could transfer that over. That understeer always catches people out. Yeah, it definitely caught me out. Oh, I'm in fourth. Forgot that with rewinding I had to also change the gear back. Alright, we're getting cheatsy here. Oh, and it's not working still. Oh boy, this was a mess. Well, I got the podium at least. I had to cheat to do it, but I did it. Alright, so update, Audi R8. Not the best race car, but I think I just needed to get used to it. Once I got it figured out, it wasn't too bad, so I think we'll give it one more try in a race, and then if it still doesn't go well, then we'll just know that we shouldn't use it anymore. But we are going to go ahead and do some drifting after the next race, so... Alright, let's go ahead and we will drive all the way down to this race. Hopefully the game does not crash once again. If it does, though, we will just play something different. I am proud of you. Thank you. I am proud of myself as well. I always like trying out the new cars, and even though I lost, I did have fun.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I don't think I will turn right, actually, but thank you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, still losing it, still losing it. Okay, managed to get it back together. Alright, we got some viewers back. Welcome back. If you guys are new here, I am glad to have you here. And even if you're, actually, especially if you're not new here, I am glad that you're back. I'm glad that I was worthy of you coming back. We are just doing some races. I think this will probably be the last race that we do, and then we're going to start drifting, because I'm sure that that's probably what most people are more excited for. But I wanted to at least do some races, because I really haven't done much in this race as far as like actually completing things goes. Aside from like completing the story, but the story mode is only like a quarter of the game when it really gets down to it. So yeah, doing some of the road circuit races, and then we will get to some drifting. It's nice to look over at my pedal cam and it not have moved. I'm very glad that I found those command strips, so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, let's see if we can win this one and get some redemption for this R8. Because it is a great car, and I love the sound of it. And again, I use an Audi R8 in ACC, so I know that this car deserves to win. Oh, that'll help. Oh, almost missed that checkpoint. This is a very interesting road slash track. Lots of lots of like weird curves that like you can totally just shortcut if you want. Kind of like it. And it seems to be giving me the advantage here. probably could have shifted up there, but I would have just shifted right back down. Well, and the end is in sight, and we are in the lead, so redemption for the R8 it is. Nice. Yeah, Forza isn't really known for the groundbreaking story. Very true. It really is not. It is meant for driving and just having fun. And having fun is what we're doing because we just won by 5 seconds almost. That is pretty sweet. Definitely redemption for the R8. You'll love to see it. Lots of XP, another level up, which means another wheel spin, and a very small amount of credits. And now, let's go ahead and do some drifting. I think I've already gotten 3 stars on all the drift zones. And I know that last time we were trying to get into like the top whatever percent on the drift zones, which was fun. So maybe we'll do that again. I don't know though, because I want to drive my own drift cars. I don't want to drive the Formula drift cars, and that seems to really be the only way to get good good stuff. You know what? I think what we'll do is we'll do some of the event lab drifting stuff. So let's go ahead. Let's build a... I was just in the map. Why did I back out? Just to go back in. I don't know why I did that. Let's change the filter. Oops. Nope. Oh boy. Okay, maybe I should just stick to doing map things with my mouse. And I just fast traveled to nowhere. So maybe I shouldn't do that. I guess either way, it's a mess. I am struggling currently. Okay. Let's just change that to all. Back out. Let's fast travel here. Yes, I actually want to do this fast traveling. And then let's build a drift car. Something cool. On the last stream, the last drifting stream, we did weird drift cars, and I think this time let's do cool drift cars. I mean, they could still be weird, potentially, but I want them to be really cool. Let's see what kind of options we got. There's one of the ones we built last time, which honestly ended up being pretty good. Despite the fact that it was weird, it actually was a really good drift car. Let's see. Oh, we could do this Sylvia. That would be kind of fun. I think we're going to do that one. Let's do the Sylvia. I have always been a fan of the Kooky. Kauki. I don't actually know. Adam LZ and Jimmy Oakes had a big quarrel about which one it is. And I'm just going to keep saying it how I want to say it. Do I engine swap it is a good question. I kind of want to, but at the same time, I don't want to. Let's see, what do they sound like? Ooh, okay, the stock engine sounds kind of bad. That one sounds good. Oh, the V8 obviously sounds great. That one sounds good. No, I'm not going to do the turbo rally engine. That one revs very high. And then we got the 4-rotor racing engine. Man, I don't know. You can never go wrong with a 6.2 liter V8. Yeah, alright. I know a lot of people, some of you are going to hate me for this, but I'm doing the LS swap. Do I turbo it or do I leave it NA? I'm going to leave it NA. Let's see what we got for customization options. Oh, fairly limited. Oh, lots of wings, though, that are all quite interesting. I actually think I'm just going to leave... You know what? I think I'm going to do no wing. And then, of course, I guess we're going to do the full Sea West kit. I don't know. It doesn't look good without the wing. I wish there was just like a little fin. You know, like a little duck wing spoiler. But there's not. Alright, I'm going to leave the stock one on. Tough decisions, you know? Let's go ahead and do sport tires. We will go with 225s in the front and 245s in the rear. Always seems to work out fairly good for me. We're going to wait to pick wheels and stuff until we do the suspension. So let's go ahead and do that. Welcome everyone who is here. We are just building a new drift car right now. And then we're going to go out and do some drifting with it. We're going to do some of the event lab created drift maps. Let's go ahead and do all this stuff. Race clutch. Definitely don't want a 7-speed. Drift diff. And look at that atrocious fitment that we are hopefully going to fix now by doing that and doing that. I think we also are going to need bigger rims on this. I think 18s will be good. And let's see what kind of designs we got here. Let's go ahead and move the camera around a little bit. Maybe we'll end up going with 17s. The 18s seem a little big, but I still think we could pick a cool design with the size as it is currently. Lots of wheel options, that is for sure. There's another thing that improved from Horizon 4 to Horizon 5 is the wheel selection. Much more wheels to choose from. Okay, no, I can't do it. I gotta lower the size before I pick the wheels. Thought I could. Cannot. Multi-piece rim style. I think we're probably gonna find our wheels in here somewhere. I do really like these ones. Those ones have always been a go-to for me. Let's start from the bottom, though. These ones are also pretty sweet. You can never really go wrong with work wheels. I do like the Meisters. Oh, I like these ones too. These ones are kind of different. I like that they're different. I think these ones with a chrome lip would look really good. Decisions. Ooh, these ones look really good. Wow, those ones are weird. Man, so many wheels to pick from. And so many look good. This is such a tough decision. It always is. I could spend hours just trying to pick wheels. I think I'll end up going with, I think I'm going to go with the ones that were down here. I really like these ones. Yeah, those ones are pretty sweet. Alright, let's do some engine upgrades. I'm going to aim for like 800 horsepower is the goal. Without a turbo though, so we'll see if we can actually get there. If not, I'd settle for like 700, but if we're below 700, then I think we're going to have to go ahead and throw a turbo onto this thing. 650, oh, we're going to be close. 658, you know what? Alright, I know I said less than 700 wouldn't be enough, but I think 650 will be fine. Let's go ahead and install that. And then we will tune it a little bit. I'm going to go for a little bit lower PSI. And then we're going to go for like 20 in the front. And actually, I think we will leave it at like 30 in the back. Alignment, let's do -4 in the front and 0 in the rear. Give a little bit of toe out in the rear. Maybe just like 0.2. Toe in the front. That stuff we'll all leave alone. Braking, do like 70% and like 45%, so we can left foot brake at least a little bit. And then, of course, throwing the diff up to 100%. That should be good for our tune. And then we will just throw on some tint. Maybe. Honestly, I really like the color as it is of the car. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Let's maybe do a carbon fiber hood. How does that look? That looks pretty good. Carbon fiber mirrors too, maybe? Not a fan of the carbon fiber mirrors. Yeah, I like that. Wing we're going to leave alone. I think the wheels we're actually even going to leave alone. I really like how the wheels look. All right, let's get to some drifting. If anyone has any share codes for drift tracks that they want me to try out, go ahead and drop them in. I guess, actually, let's first see how this thing drifts. Oh yeah, drifts pretty good. All right. Let's see what kind of things we have from this one. So what I'm going to do, unless anybody gives me a share code or something to check out, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to search. Which one's search? There we go. And I'm just going to search. Are there any that say drift? No. Keyword drift? Come on. Nope. Oh, event type maybe? Oh, no. Definitely not. Any of these? Is there categories? No. Okay, so I guess we just gotta search. Oops. Search drift. And let's see what it pulls up. A Formula Drift track, Drift Kingdom. So I gotta do one where anything goes. I'm just gonna try the Drift Kingdom. Let's see what we got. And if this one sucks, or if we do like a few, if we try a bunch and they all suck, then we'll just start drifting around the map. We got a little bit less than an hour before I will have to end the stream, I think. We have not confirmed that I am ending the stream, but I am assuming so. Nobody said anything in chat since Daniel said the Forza thing, right? I just want to be sure, because again, my chat on my actual computer is not working. I want to be sure that it is not that my live chat on my phone is also not working now, because that would be quite a bummer. So Daniel or Al, if you guys are here, just say something so that I know that my chat is still not broken. Please. Alright, I guess I'll just start drifting, and then hopefully one of them says something in the chat, and that way I know it's not broken. Yeah, okay, cool. Not broken. We're good. Oh, that's funny. He put... it's an actual race. What? Am I just drifting around here, I guess? I like how well lit it is. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is all the Drift Kingdom. So I can just drift wherever I want, I guess. Nope. Maybe I'm missing something here. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Figure out what his goal is here. Because right now I'm not seeing it. Oh, I think I actually, now that I'm thinking back to it, I think I saw arrows or something pointed in somewhere. Like something like this. Oh, so here's a shop. That's kind of cool. For photos and stuff, I assume. Ugh. Oh, and this must also be for photos. I don't understand what the horn is for. The little chirping. Oh, and there's some power lines in the way. I gotta be honest, this seems like it's really cool, but without having seen someone... without having seen someone do it, I don't feel like I'm gonna enjoy this very much. You know, like without knowing where to go specifically and all that. So I'm just gonna go to the finish line. And we'll do something else. We will drift elsewhere. And then it also is very annoying that every time you hit something, there's that sound. I don't know why they did that, but they did, and it is quite annoying. Oh, and I gotta go around here, or can I break through that? I'm trying to get to the finish. I am not having a good time. No, I don't think I can break through this. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna quit. I'm not gonna like or dislike it. I'll just cancel. Nice drifting. Thanks. Not really doing much drifting at the moment, I know. But glad you're here, Samir. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of drift around the map, because yeah, that was not super fun. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we can come up with some drift circuits of our own. I wish I had Forza 5. I still got 4 and 3. Yeah, Forza 5 is a major upgrade from those ones, but those ones are still great in their own right. You know, maybe we can make some sort of like drift course through here. I like the way that the roads snake through the town. Oh yeah, we can make something cool with this stuff. Oh, didn't really nail that corner very well. Alright, I think I gotta make my gearing just either a little longer or a little shorter. So that way I can just use fourth. Welcome back, honey. I'm glad you're back. And that was spam chat. I was talking about gaming PCs with the IT guy. Very nice, very nice. Oh, right. I was stopping so that I could change my gearing. Yeah, like you said, the idea is nice, but unless you've seen someone else do it, the experience is lackluster. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm sure all the people that upvoted that was they had seen it, and so they were able to just, you know, go where that other person went, and it was all cool. But for me, having not seen where like the cool drift spots are on it and all that, it just it's too much to figure out. And I don't want to. I want to drift. I don't want to spend time figuring things out. Well, that was a bad shift. I actually am not liking my gear ratio change very much. So let's go ahead and we'll change it back. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't remember exactly what it was at before, but I know it was shorter. So we will go ahead and just switch that back. Oh boy. Yeah, left foot braking in this game just does not work very well, if I'm being honest. Oh, this is just a very long straightaway. I thought maybe I could get back to the town from this way, and I could not. That's okay. Do they have the new cars and body kits like the cars? Oops, and body kits like cars that are not like 2000 to 2019 cars. They do have some new cars, so like newer model cars, and body kits. They've got new body kits for some of the cars, but what sucks is that I guess they couldn't come to an agreement with Rocket Bunny, and those personally were my favorite body kits. And so because the Rocket Bunny kits are not in the game, there's a lot of cars that had kits in the previous games that don't have kits in this game. Like this one, for example. This S14 does not have a body kit, so the customization options on it are not ideal. They're very minimal, sort of lackluster. Alright. Well, this place has been fun to drift, but I think I'm ready to move on to a different spot. And just real quick for you, Samir, I'll go through some of the cars, at least that I have, just to kind of show you what we got. So I can, I'll sort it by year, and then we'll just go to like the newest stuff. So yeah, we got plenty of brand new cars from the 2020s, like Broncos, stuff like that. The new Supra, new Mini Cooper, the AMG 1, that's the cover car, 620R. I think some of these are DLC cars to note. So if you don't get the DLC, you won't be able to get the one like the 620R and the Mini Cooper. But they got the Mach-E, Bronco, the Dually. I know that, Daniel, I know that you were super hyped about the Dually being in the game. And yeah, lots of other new stuff like the incredibly ugly Jeep Gladiator. I shouldn't say that. Some people may like it. I don't. I think the Jeep Gladiator is so ugly. If it had just been like a two-door, it would look cool. But no. And then, yeah, all kinds of other cool stuff from like the 2010s. So yeah, lots of new vehicles, newer vehicles and stuff. Yes, I was. I knew it. I remembered you saying something as soon as you saw it in like the trailer. I remember you mentioning how like excited you were for that. Let's just go ahead and go to this drift zone for now.
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute now. Enjoy.
I won't enjoy because I'm not staying once again. Oh, shit. Almost lost it. You're so cool. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see that message before, but thank you, honey. I'm glad you think I'm cool. I mean, you married me, so I kind of assume you think I'm pretty cool. Even without you having just said it. That was a bad corner. Oh, and of course I almost spin out at the end. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick and switch my audio output because currently it's on my headphones and my headphones are starting to hurt my head. So let me do that real quick. Oh, the Evo. Yeah, the Evos are pretty sweet. I am glad to have those in the game for sure. Let's Alt-Tab here, see if we can maybe get this to pull something up. Okay. I guess I could do the be right back screen. So you guys don't have to see all the stuff that I'm doing. Gotta go, nice stream. I'll see you soon. All right, thanks for stopping by, Samir. Glad you could make it and say some stuff in the chat. I hope you have a good one. Let's go to sound settings. Oh, there we go. All right. Is that the right thing? Hang on. Trying to figure out my audio here. Okay, that is the right one. Sorry that you have to keep hearing that sound. Okay. Let's get back into the game. There you have it. All right, let's do one of these wheel spins. 250,000 credits? Absolutely. That is sick. All right, let's get this XP board that's up here just for fun. Man, it's so weird to not have the sound like right in my ears now. I haven't driven this road before, so let's just go ahead and drift up this road.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that I set a waypoint, a marker for that drift zone. Let's go ahead and get rid of that so it doesn't keep telling me to go somewhere that I don't want to go. And then I guess we'll just keep drifting this direction for fun. It's a nice thing about this map is there's lots of curves. So you can pretty much drift anywhere. Don't know where we're going, so hopefully nobody asks, but we're drifting there. Wherever it is. Oop. I also kind of like not drifting in drift zones. Like, I know I could just go to any of the drift zones and just keep drifting there, rather than trying to find spots to drift, or drifting just through the map with no destination. But the thing is, I kind of like the challenge of, like, having to avoid AI vehicles and stuff. And when you're in a drift zone, you don't have to do that. They just disappear, you know? Well, they don't disappear, but they ghost. So you don't have to do anything. And I like having to avoid them. It's kind of fun. Of course, it doesn't appear that there's very many AI vehicles on the road currently, but that's okay. Oh, that was a bad corner. Oh, and that was another bad one. Of course, all the corners that are cool, I'm screwing up on. Oh, look at that. I'm going to end up near the mountain anyway. Should I just drift up the mountain? I'll drift up and down the mountain once, and then just continue on my merry way somewhere else. I really like this car. It drifts really good. I've had some other drift builds that I've done that, I gotta be honest, I was really excited for them, and then they ended up not being very good. Like, I just didn't do a very good job building them. And I'm sure if I go back and, like, retry, I could make them good. But for now, they're just not. And this one, I haven't even really had to change much. I mean, I changed the gearing around a little bit after my initial guess on what would be good. And that is about it. Everything else that I set up seems to be exactly as I want. So that's nice. Always nice when it goes easy like that. Let's see if I can do some fifth gear drift in here. Okay, I think fifth gear needs to be shortened up a little bit. Just a tad. Oh boy. I'm gonna go off a little bit there. Pretty smooth skids there, sir. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Seem to be doing pretty good so far. Especially, again, like this car, it just seems like it just worked. Or works, I should say. Seems to do exactly what I want it to do. I can probably get more angle out of it, you know, like a little bit different tuning. But I really like how it is. I don't need the... Oh, I don't need the massive angle to have fun. I just need some angle. Oh, that's right, I forgot it's winter in the game. So there's snow up here. There we have it. 820 is pretty good. Alright, we'll go back down and then we'll drift elsewhere. Let's see if we can get to 1 million on the way down. I think we can. Now that I know the car a little better and all that. I think I should have stayed in 4th for that one. Okay, still got points. Drifting down the mountain is just so much more fun than drifting up it. I think I was drifting in a Dodge Charger, or Challenger? Charger? Daytona? I'm ashamed that I don't remember which one it is. I'm sure that those of you that are those of you that are watching right now are gonna stop watching after that comment, but that's okay. It is what it is. Sometimes I just don't know everything. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Let's just rewind there. 30-minute check, my good friend. Thank you. Thank you for the check. Have you made a decision about if we're doing a Discord call during a lunch, or are we just going to do a normal call? I'll end the stream. Let me know. Oh, that corner was solid. Oh yeah, nice little, what would have been a wall tap if the guardrail didn't just completely give way. Oh, too much angle. I am not going to make it to 1 million. That is for sure. That's okay. Normal call, I have a headache. Okay, sounds good. Don't pull a Hammond. I almost did pull a Hammond. I was very close. Thankfully, though, in this case, I wouldn't have been in a concept, like, $1 million hypercar. So that at least would have been good. Oh, spinning out again. Pretend that never happened. The rewind feature is very handy. Yeah, I always just act like it didn't exist. I mean, because that's the whole point of the rewind, is to pretend like it didn't happen, you know? So, hopefully the viewers do the same. Just anytime I rewind, just pretend like you didn't see anything. Alright, let's just go ahead and go left. See what's off this way. Hopefully it's a good drifting road. It kind of looks like it. Looks pretty curvy. Wow, very long corners. Still gotta shorten up fifth. Keep forgetting to do that. It's fine. Honestly, it still works. Why is this Jeep smoking? What is happening here? Okay, yeah. Casual Jeep doing a burnout, you know. Oh! Sorry. Sorry, person. Let's try and get to downtown without... Oh, jeez. I say that I like not being in drift zones so that I have to avoid the cars, and then I hit every single car I see. So, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But anyways, let's see if we can make it to downtown without looking at the map. I feel like we can. Thank you everyone who is here and watching and has dropped a like on the stream. It is greatly appreciated. I'm glad to have you guys here. Still fairly new to this streaming thing, so unfortunately I don't have any sort of like elements that let me know when I get a new subscriber or anything like that. But if you have subscribed during the stream as well, I greatly appreciate it and extend my most sincere thank yous. And I wish I could do it in a more personal manner, but unfortunately, again, I have not been able to figure out the streaming element stuff. Oh wow, I did not mean to do that. So, sorry about that, but again, thank you for being here, and I hope you are enjoying. If you guys have any suggestions for where I should drift, or if you have any share codes that you think I should look at, please let me know. I have got another 20 minutes to check something out, so... yeah, if you have any suggestions, just let me know. And I think I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to change that tune for 5th gear so that 5th gear is a little shorter. And we'll do the same for 6th, not that I think I'll ever use it. You're very welcome. Almost unsubscribed, but decided to stick around. Well, thank you, honey. I am glad that that you did not unsubscribe from me. I would have made sure to give you a really hard time about it tonight when you get home. So, yeah, thank you. Actually, I probably would have just given you a really hard time on the phone call during your lunch. So, yeah. Again, thanks for not unsubscribing. I appreciate it. Can't do that. It's my birthday week. Oh, that's right. I forgot that being mean to you is off limits. I guess that wouldn't be being mean to you, but it's still off limits. Oh, car. Oh, that was such a smooth little tap on that car there. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Could not get those brakes to work good enough. Hence, I mean, it makes sense considering I've got him at like 40% pressure as opposed to the normal 100%, but still. Alright, we've made it to downtown. I was able to figure it out. Alright, let's see if we can make some sort of cool drift route through here. I feel like it's going to be hard because it's almost overwhelming how many corners there are. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's a straight road. Let's not go that way. We might have to do some scouting here before we just start, like, drifting around. Nah, we'll just start drifting around. Wait a minute, I've got an idea. I'm gonna go back to this road racing circuit thing and see if somebody created some sort of drift course for this one. I feel like somebody probably did, right? Somebody has to have. Just search. Oops, that's... I keep doing that. Keep clicking creator. Drift. Confirm. Tight drift practice. FH5 goes to Japan. Sounds interesting. City drift track 1.0. Let's go ahead and just do this one. Picking randomly. I'll pick the car that I'm currently in because it seems to be very nice. And if this one sucks, then we'll go to Japan. But I have somewhat high hopes for this. So far, so good. I like this one a lot. This is much better. This is exactly what I was looking for. I wanted something that was like just built off of the road, not like a, you know, not like the ones that use the plates or whatever you want to call them that the event lab lets you use. I like ones that use the actual game roads because they have different physics. I've noticed that the like plate things, they're a little bit more slick. It's harder to get speed. Well, that's a much tighter corner than I thought it was. And some high-speed drifting here as well as I crash into the wall. I like that. I like this one. It's got a lot of different speeds. I almost came to a stop there. It was real bad. Oh yeah, we're going underground. Oh, and of course I spin out as soon as we get underground. All the stuff that I've been excited for so far, I've screwed up. Nice. That one was fun. I liked that one. Alright. I think we'll go ahead and do the FH5 goes to Japan one, and then we'll call that good. Because it is now 10:55, and I have to go at 11:10. I am definitely going to like that blueprint, because that one was cool. Maybe I'll do that one again sometime in a different car. And I think it was just this one up here that we started from, so that's kind of nice. It almost did a full circle. I don't know why he didn't just make it do a full circle, but he or she, whoever made that. I don't know why that person did not just make it a full circle, but that's okay. Teach their own. Alright. And let's see. Oh. A cool name. Love that. Actually, let's see what's F1 stance for slamming your car. Okay, so there must be a glitch or something at this place, which is interesting. But yeah, no, let's just go back. We'll search drift again. And then we'll do the FH5 goes to Japan. Because I've got high hopes for that one. I feel like that one's good. He or she, wish there was a single word for that. Yeah, they, or, like I said, a person. The person that did that. I need to get into the habit, though, definitely, of just saying they. Either saying they or the person every time. I've just grown to have a habit of saying he, but when it gets down to it, it could be anyone. I am constantly working on myself. Alright. So here we go. This will be the last thing we do. Is this just the same course, but at night? Oh, no. Definitely not. Wow, this one seems like it'll be cool. I'm not liking the way that the corners are yet. They're just like very long, not very angled corners. Oh, I hit a rock. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Why did he have to line it with rocks? Like, the physics of the rocks is just not great. You hit them and you come to a complete stop. This map is really cool though. What? Oh, okay. I don't know what. I assume I was supposed to break through that. I did, so. SpongeBob reference to the boulder? Yes, as I crash into another one. That's one thing I will always do, is reference SpongeBob. No matter how old I get, I will always make SpongeBob references. And I will always watch SpongeBob. SpongeBob is fantastic. Uh-oh. just going on? Oh, I was probably supposed to go. Oh, I guess I got to pick which side I went through. I chose to go on the outside and then crash into these tires that I thought would just give way and did not give way. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, that one was cool, but I don't know. I still haven't found one that really, like, flows, you know? I want one that is, like, really just flowy. I can just transition easily, do what I want. Like, I don't know, maybe I just need to create one of my own. But I'm sure I can find something online. Something on TikTok. Something that is enjoyable. But either way, that'll be something for next time, I think. Alright. Well, we've still got 8 minutes left. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do a drift zone or something that's around here. I did this one on the stream yesterday quite a bit. Definitely want it to be a paved drift zone. This one's pretty fun. I like this one. We'll go ahead and do this one. I know I also did this one yesterday, but at least I think I also did this one yesterday. No shame in still watching SpongeBob. It's always nice to watch no matter how old you get. Yeah, honestly, and even like as you get older too, you start to understand some of the jokes that as a kid you totally didn't understand, and it almost makes the show even better. And actually, I would argue that it does make the show even better. Oh, that was really bad. Dang it. Especially the jokes. It's like what... Oh, hang on. I guess I should probably just finish the drift zone before I read the rest of this. Especially the jokes, it's like what Disney does and probably every other company like them does too. Just to provide entertainment or even sometimes disdain from the parents. Yeah. Yeah, it certainly seems like it. And they do a good job. They most definitely do a good job. Because, yeah, now that I am rewatching the show, I'm like, wow, I kind of understand why my mom didn't want me watching this when I was like 4 years old. Oh man, that was a nasty entry. That was pretty sweet. Dang it, I always mess up. I always try and go too aggressive on that last corner. Always, every single time.
You have arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Let's go ahead and turn off the GPS. And then we will do one more run through here and then kind of go off to the left. And it looked like there were some good corners over there. And then that will be it for the stream. Oh, I missed that corner. I was gonna try and make it smooth, just flow into the next one, and I failed miserably. I'm ready to go to lunch whenever you're done. Okay, I'm just gonna do these last couple, drift these last couple corners, or spin out in these last couple corners, and then I'll be done. Alright. I think we'll call that good. So, that is going to do it for the live stream today. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's an XP board over here somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly had fun. Sorry again for the first stream crashing, but what can you do? I still had a great time, and Daniel, Al, let's see, who else was here? Samir, I know, but he already said he left, and then, yeah, I don't know who else was here. I think that was it, but yeah, whoever was here, thank you so much for watching. Even if you didn't say anything in the chat, I'm glad you were here. And yeah, hopefully I will stream again soon, maybe later today, maybe on Wednesday. I don't entirely know, but either way, I look forward to it, and I will see you guys then. Peace.